That's good. Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Boy Swabby Boom here with another mukbang video. This is a YouTube live mukbang video. What's going on? How are you? It's a lot of dust floating around. I know it is like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. over there in the States, but that isn't that like prime. Isn't that like prime YouTube time, anyways? So basically, let me turn on this. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. So I'm assuming this is going to be a very just not a lot of people are going to be in here type of video, but it's okay because the reason for this video is because I got a little bit of time right now. Basically, my wife is getting her hair done as we speak, and I am finally comfortable enough to drive around, I guess, in Finland. And I am in Finland, and I have a small, tiny European car. Surprisingly, it is a Toyota Corolla hybrid. Very nice, very spacious inside. Can you guys hear me? Is anybody that's in here, can you comment and say something? Because I feel like, oh my God, there it is. There it is. Oh my God, hi. Okay. I'm just making sure. There we go. That's better. Oh yeah. We're posting a lot. We're doing it up right now. We're really doing it up. Let me turn on the AC. There we go. This is live. This is live. I know. I didn't think about the time. So right now in Finland, it is 11:55 in the morning. It's lunchtime. And in central Midwest, whatever you want to call it, I think it's like in the States, I think it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, probably. But I don't care. I got to kill some time. Abby's getting her hair done. That's going to take about 2.5 hours. And I'm finally comfortable enough to drive around town by myself. I got some Hesburger. You can't really... There we go. You can hear me? Good, good. We got some Hesburger. The lighting sucks, by the way. Sorry. Maybe we can... there's the hybrid. French fries. This is a normal portion. I'm not here for good. I'm just here for the wedding ceremony. Look at that. They wrap up. This is ketchup. It's a big old thing of ketchup. Yeah, so I'm basically just here for the wedding ceremony. And to see all of her family, for all of her family to see me. It's a good time. It's weird. I know I'm on vacation, so I'm automatically feeling relaxed and good. I know, but just learning a lot of differences between here and there It's you don't, even if you're not literally experiencing, you know, all the politics in the United States, the racial divide, police brutality, um, the just having medical insurance and all the things all the hoops you gotta jump through to just all the things that we find normal in the United States. Are not like that here. And this, you know, this country has its own trials and tribulations as well. But do I dare say I'll take it? I'm not trying to, this is not a competition on we're worse than your country. But we kind of are. And I'm very comfortable. Abby said earlier she feels like she can breathe in this country. You're literally surrounded by nature. There's really no such thing as oh, I plan on it. I plan on it. There's really no such thing here as bad area, good area. There is, but not like back in the States. If you're from a bad area, or if you're from a Section 8 area, or if you're from a dirtier area, or if you're from a rich area, if you're from, it's very different here where everything, whether you're living in an area where you can't afford certain housing, so you have to live in this particular area. I've driven through there and it's gorgeous. It's still great. Everybody, whether you're rich or poor, everybody here has access to parks, walking areas, trees, nature, everybody. I don't know what that feels like, you know, back in the States, especially where I grew up. You didn't have that. This is I just got a cheeseburger meal. This is a regular cheeseburger that has, like, I think cucumber mayonnaise. Very good. I like it. I think what a lot of things that are here that are just like common sense, like, oh yeah, this happened, so that happened. That's how it goes. It should be like that in the States where, I mean, even small things, like, for example, if you park somewhere downtown and you're not supposed to park there, in certain cities in the United States, I mean, you'll just get straight up towed. So now you have a ticket that you got to pay off, and you got to call 911, and you got to find, they're gonna let you know where the car got towed. Then you got to pay, depending on how big your city is. Where I grew up, I mean, if they take your car, you're gonna basically pay a towing fee of between $400 to $700. And I can go on and on everything on this whole subject. I appreciate that. The vlogs, we wanted to do a mix of a couple of vlogs while we're here, but a lot of the stories, a lot of the cool, fun things that you want to not miss are going to be, what's up, Robert? Are going to be on our Instagram stories. And we have been getting an overwhelming amount of love from all you guys. It's been awesome. Yeah. We're looking forward to it too. You got it. The next, I got 2 burgers. Thanks, Robert. I appreciate that. Being in this country right now, it's almost like I don't have bad blood pressure. Like, I'm pretty good. And I've been working really hard on having better blood pressure. And I have had really good blood pressure and health for the past few months. Mainly because I've been working hard at it for this trip. But yeah, it really is though. So basically Finland is more relaxed, has more freedom, and it's more warm-hearted. Yeah. I mean, anywhere you go, you're going to find ignorance, you know? You're going to find ignorance. I just feel like you find it more in the States. I love my country. I'm always going to love the United States. I just don't like it when people have debates about which country's better. And they're specifically talking about like vacations, you know? They start saying free medical, free university, free. It's like, bitch, I'm trying to go on vacation. Oh man, you know where I really want to get a tan? I would love to go sunbathe in a country that has free medical insurance. Like, nobody thinks like that. I get it. There's tons of things about about the United States that sucks. A lot. But it's where my home is. My family's there. I love it. I love everything about it. The food, the culture, the people. What makes that country is the people. And I'm talking about the people. The people. Like that, the diverse amount of everybody that is in the United States. That's what makes that country. And nobody can top that. There is no country. This country is literally like 99.9% white. There's a good amount of, I mean, you'll see them. If you look, you'll see some brown folks. You'll see some black folks. And I'm sure there's ignorance here. I'm sure there's prejudice here. I'm sure there's racism here. But you know what's another great thing about this culture? Is people keep to themselves. So whether somebody is super racist or super prejudiced, they keep that shit to themselves. The United States, literally, you'll find a prejudiced or racist person and they'll go out of their way and put effort into showing you that. It's almost like, bro, like, leave me alone. And they do that here. But they're also very nice, very respectable. Everybody's super nice here. The weather here is great. Right now, in August, it's great. You're talking about 30 degree, Fahrenheit. I'm learning the Celsius here. You're talking about 70 degrees Fahrenheit out here. It's great. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Choose is great. Oh, thanks, homie. You haven't seen me for 3 years? I'm telling you, man, my stories right now, I've never been a kid person. I don't hate kids. I'm not worthy of being a father. Fathers that are fathers, I have much respect for them because I just can't picture it happening. Abby says left and right that if we had children, I'd be good at it. I don't know, but being around all these children and being around, you know, grandpa and grandma and all this family, it like, her family reminds me of like my Mexican family back in Mexico, where my Mexican family in America, which is my mom, my dad, and my brother, it's just a tight-knit family. It's just a small, we keep to ourselves. It's nice. Thank you, man. ASMR Cravings, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm having a great time. No, they don't. Quit lying, fool. I don't give a shit about culture. Damn. Everybody always talks about Europe just has so much culture compared to the United. Y'all got old buildings, all right? Stop. That's it. You're not better, all right? You just have a head start, okay? And then get mad at Americans for not having. I was like, hey, aren't y'all the ones that went over there and took everything over? We don't have any culture in America because we erased all of it. Europeans went to America and erased all of it and then started in 1776. No, that was the... See, you're bringing... Hey, I'm European now, okay? I'm European now, all right? I'm not even... I'm here. I'm Finnish, all right? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I haven't done a rant like that in a while, so... Okay, here we go. Let me take a bite of this burger. Hesburger. You know what's funny? Europeans that don't like America stick up for Europe so much. But I feel like those Europeans that don't like America are the type that in America are like Trump supporters. You know, like get all these immigrants, get these immigrants that build that wall. And then if you talk to like normal Europeans and you'll be like, oh man, I love Italy. And they're like, really? Ain't none here. I'm trying to get out of here. Like you talk to anybody normal from any of their cities or countries. Like you talk to a New Yorker, hey, New York, I love this place. You grew up here, that's awesome. Ugh, no, it's not. I'm trying to leave. Any normal person wants to get out. You know, they want to leave. They appreciate their home. I will always appreciate America, but I'm over it. I'm ready to go. I'm gonna hold y'all. Is that all right? I don't have my mount. Happy birthday, Amy. Europe isn't bland. It's nice. It's just different, yo. And I also feel like it all depends on where you're at in life. You know, I just turned 40 and I've been through a lot of ups and downs in my life. And I'm just over it. I would love to go to Italy. I've had my fill of the United States. Where'd you go? Where in Arizona do you live? I lived in Mesa, Tempe, and Phoenix. And I would just love to live in, and I don't even want to sit here and be like, I want to move to Finland forever. Like, cause I don't know where my head's at. I would love to be here for Here's the thing. I'll go ahead and say it because I don't like to give too much personal information on here. Shocker. But I would like to. I'd like to be a citizen of Phoenix. No, no. I like to be a citizen of Finland, and that just takes 3 to 5 years. So I would like to. Yeah, that's where I went to college in Tempe. If I need to stay here for 3 to 5 years, then yeah, a dual citizen would be dope. I'm sorry for this awful live, guys. I picked the worst parking. Oh, and by the way, let's talk about another thing, which I got permission from my wife to talk about this. What I mean by this is I don't usually, yes, I would be able to. I might want to switch it up, actually. I might want to do something different in Finland. What I was going to say is, I'm not one to be like the type of husband to like look at other women and flirt. And you know how like some couples are like, hey babe, look at that ass. Yeah, that ass is great. And like, oh, we're cooler now because we're like open to. No. I don't want my wife looking at other men just like she don't want me looking at other women. That does not mean we're oblivious to handsome and gorgeous women. Handsome and gorgeous women or men. Or whatever. Whatever you identify as, man. What am I? But I asked her if I could talk about this in the video because it is way too obvious that in America you can kind of ignore it. You know, we see a hot girl, it's like, all right, hot chick, whatever. But they're not everywhere, right? They're not just everywhere. Here, everywhere. I knew my wife was hot, right? But you have this mentality of, man, I gotta like before you fall in love. Before the caring starts, before you fall in love and blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about pure man, like pervertness, right? I knew she was hot. I was like, damn, like I need to do some work because I'm trying to get that, right? And I used to always, you joke around. You're like, oh man, Finnish women are gorgeous, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. Finnish women are gorgeous. They're everywhere. Everywhere. And I can joke about anything I want. Anything. Literally. The second you can't joke around about something, that's horrible. Then nobody wants to talk about it. You know what I mean? You can joke around about anything. Anything. That's how it goes. Men, women, anything. All right. Let's disagree to agree. No, but literally, like, okay. Let me give you a perfect example. I know. What kind of woman do you think? And I'm stereotyping, so when I'm giving you woke people a heads up, I am literally stereotyping right now. What do you mean a hot person can work at a gas station? If you walk into a gas station in a certain place that looks a certain way, are you going to assume that there's probably a gorgeous model working at this gas station? Probably not, right? We're stereotyping here. We're being prejudiced for a second. You walk into, just pick a weird job, right? A weird like car wash, the DMV, somewhere that you're like annoyed to go into, right? There's not going to be a model-esque woman there. Where do you see those? You see those type of women sometimes at like fancy restaurants, and they're usually like a host, you know, or an H&M retail or Abercrombie or something, you know, like that's like places like that. So now that we stereotyped, right? Let me tell y'all something. There's model-looking women at all those places. I just walked into Hesburger, and it's a fucking burger place. It's a burger place. And I'm talking about like, you know those creepy dudes back in the day that would go up to young girls at the mall and be like, "Hey, my man, hey, I'm a photographer. Can I take your picture?" And you know, they like recruiters, you know. I'm talking about they would have a field day here. Pick any dirty, nasty office where you would think there'd be like a fat old lady in there working. Nope. Gorgeous woman. There's a gorgeous woman. There's gorgeous women everywhere. Everywhere. It's ridiculous. We went to Turku, Finland, and it was just like a little like ice cream stand. And stereotypically, what do you think when you go to an ice cream shop or like a Baskin Robbins, Carvel, you know, just a regular ice cream, nothing fancy, just a regular ice cream place in the United States? You walk in, right? And then what is it going to be? It's going to be like a high school chick, right? Like a 17-year-old high school girl, right? Maybe she's pretty, maybe she's not, maybe, but it's a kid. You know, it's a cute 17-year-old scooping your ice cream because that's what they do. It's an ice cream place. Nobody wants to be a 28, 29-year-old gorgeous model and be like, you know where I want to work? An ice cream shop. Well, guess what? They do here. They do. You walk into an ice cream place or anything like that society would look down on because you're a certain age and you're not supposed to be working over here because you're supposed to be better by now. There's a gorgeous woman working there that could probably be a model. It's weird. It's weird. And it's awesome. So it's kind of like this country isn't a complete socialist country. It's like a mix of socialism and capitalism. So you can, if you had a good idea of something, you can make money here. But it's also the country also takes care of the people. So it's one of those things where like if you need a job because you need to pay your bills and your rent and everything like that, you don't have to, like in America, you got to be like, well, I need a job that pays me $40 a year, you know, and it has to be like an office job, or I need to go to night school to learn about computers and learn about this and that to get a good paying job. Here, it's like you can go get a job at an ice cream place. You can go get a job at a retail store. You can go get a job at a burger place. You can go get a job, and you're not shamed for it. Now, there are people that like your parents or something that want more for you, and they want you to get a better job. Everybody always wants more. It's not about the country. It's about human beings in general. We always want more for each other. But if you are a person that you just want a peace of mind, you just want to not worry about your rent and your bills and this and that, you can work at a burger place or an ice cream shop and make decent money, pay the rent, pay your electricity, and that's like all you need. Isn't that wild to think about? It's wild, right? In America, you need like 2 different jobs to make it. God forbid you have a bunch of kids too, and it's just, I don't know, that I do want to move here. I really do want to move here. So it's just one of those things where it's there's more peace of mind, and I like that. Where in the United States, it's like if you're not hustling, and if you don't have a 2-person income home, then you're screwed, straight up. I mean, how many people do you know? Hey, I work at Walmart and I have a 1-bedroom apartment and I'm doing fine. Like I'm paying the rent, I'm paying my utilities, I'm going out to eat every now and again, and I have money in my pocket, and I'm saving a good amount in my savings account. Nope. You kidding me? How long you're making that much money? How long have you been at Walmart? 15, 20 years? Because that's the only way you're going to make that much money. Like, that's the only way you're going to have that type of mental and financial security. Well, yeah, but people, is that a bad choice? A bad choice? You have a full-time job at Walmart. This is my point right here. American society looks down on somebody that's working a full-time job at Walmart. You know? And I'm not necessarily saying you're saying that, but why is that a bad choice? And I don't even know if you meant that comment to what I was just saying. In this country, you could start your own business, yeah, which is is a huge risk. Not everybody's the same, though. Here's what I'm saying. In this country, if you are working full-time, anywhere, the government looks at you like they appreciate you because you're putting in work into society. So they look at it like this. You're working full-time at any job. You're just working full-time. So we want to make sure that you have a livable wage and that you can maintain that. So you might not have a humongous house. You might not have a gorgeous house, but you have an apartment or a row house. That's what they call like townhouses, I guess. You have a roof over your head and you're not bugging out every end of the month thinking that, am I going to be able to make rent? Am I going to be able to make utilities? So I feel like in the United States, it sucks that we look at people that are working full time, paycheck by paycheck. We look at that's a bad choice. That's horrible. People that are homeless and for not for mental reasons, but they're just homeless because they're lazy or they don't feel like working and they call out all the time and they're part-time and they don't even want full-time and they're sponging off the government and things like that. Those are bad choices. But if you're like an employee at any company in the United States and you're working full-time, you should be able to afford an apartment, at least a 1-bedroom or a studio. You should be able to pay your utilities and food and not worry about that. And that's just how I feel. We have the world in our hands. We could move anywhere in the world and still be the same person. Yeah. Oh, of course. I agree. I just feel like there's bad choices, and then I think there's people that don't have the motivation to work. There's a lot of people. I work with a lot of people that don't have the motivation to work. I'm just saying, I don't care where you work. If you're working full time and you're giving yourself 40 hours to a company, to a country, you should be able to have a roof over your head and food. That's it. It's very simple. It's just very simple. And I don't feel like that's a bad choice. I feel like you just wanted the basic human rights, you know? Now there's people that want more and want to be rich and have a mansion and have 3 different cars, and there's nothing wrong with that either. I'm not saying what's right and wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with that either. Does that person have more motivation than another person? Maybe, in some people's eyes. Did that person maybe not go through certain things that this other person went through? Maybe. It's not us to decide. I just feel like it's very simple. Every country should have, if you're working, you should be able to have a roof over your head and food. That's it. That's it. And what would you say? We shouldn't have to move across the world to be able to afford a one-bed. Right. And I have a house. I can afford it. My whole thing is, it'd be nice to live in a country where where I'm surrounded by people that are good. You know how many old people can't afford to live in their own, like, an apartment? because they're running out of their Social Security, or they can't afford certain things in the United States. There's just too much crap, and I don't know. I just also, moving to another country isn't that big of a sacrifice. It's not. It's actually, and it's pretty convenient that I'm married to a Finnish woman. So it's funny because I'm speaking as if I'm having all these issues in the United States, and I don't have these issues in the United States, but I don't have any issues with the United States. I just would like to live somewhere different, and being here is really opening my eyes to like how much calm, cool, and collective this place is, and I find it very refreshing that if I did move here, I don't have to like hop to it to find a job right away. You know, does that make me like I'm not motivated enough? I don't know. It's nice to not have to worry. It's nice that like if I came to this country and needed to find work, I can literally just go get a job at a retail store or a grocery store, or be a cook somewhere, or, you know, I don't have to like, I gotta be a nurse again. I gotta be a nurse. Like, it's refreshing that I can just do something different without having the, if you wanted to switch jobs in the United States, I guess you could do the same thing, but you'd be taking a huge, they do provide health insurance for free, and school for free. University, trade school, college, for free. There's no homeless people here. Literally, there's no homeless people here. There's no people that get like section 8, like people that are like mooching off the government, people that are getting government assistance and government housing. They're doing it, and it's so different from the United States. It's like in the United States, they almost shame you to a certain extent. They here's an EBT card, and you have to live in a Section 8 housing area, and it looks like this. And or here it's like they just look up on a computer, what do we have available, and you can either have a studio apartment downtown or a house on the side of some neighborhood. Like, you just get what you get. But everywhere down here is gorgeous, and then they just send you the money straight cash into your bank account, and it's up to you. You have to make the right responsible choice on your money decisions. I think what else? I don't remember, but not that I'm going on government assisting. Like, I'm not gonna, like but I have talked to some people about jobs over here, and it's very attractive. It's very promising. It's almost like everybody in this country is collectively making the right decisions, in a sense of like everybody has to work, everybody has to do the right thing. And like I said, I'm sure there's crap in this country too. I just haven't seen it yet, and I'm sure I will. I'm sure there are bad things about this thing that don't work, but we're in a red flag state, country. We're in a red flagged country. The United States, it's a red flag country. Nobody pays attention to the COVID-19 stuff. We're not getting better. Police brutality, racial discrimination, the racial divide in general. It's just, and you know, it's funny. Me and my wife do a great job staying away from that stuff. Like, I haven't really experienced anything bad. I wear a mask every day at work, hand sanitizer. We do it up. We stay away from all the negative. We're very woke about it, though. We keep ourselves informed, and we watch the news and everything. But so it's just nice to be in a country that isn't going through that stuff. People are wearing masks here too. Limited, not as much as the States. But let's be real. People in the United States aren't wearing masks because, oh, it's the right thing to do. We have to be responsible. COVID-19. No. Everybody's wearing masks now because Dillard's made you, or Walmart made you, or like it's everybody wears masks in the United States because they have to, because you can't go and get your cereal unless you wear one. That's it. But everybody in every other country, anywhere in the world, as soon as COVID-19 came out, everybody wore a mask. Everybody. And it's not here anymore. So they beat it right away. Where I almost couldn't come to Finland. I almost couldn't come to Finland because if it wasn't for my wife, who's a national here, who's a citizen of the of Finland, they're not letting in people into Finland unless you have that, unless you are married to a national. That's it. And they have a list of, every airport has a list of countries that this country's is a red flag country, that country's a red flag country. And you know what's funny? It's like all these third world countries that are red flagged with COVID-19, and then us. Yep. We're number one. And yeah, we're the biggest country and there's tons of people and this and that, but it doesn't, I don't know. I can go on and on about this, but you know. No, it's nothing to be proud of. Wait a minute. COVID is a stronger flu? And it's fake? So it's a flu and fake. It's a fake flu. My favorite place to get COVID is my ears, because my ears are always open. I try really hard to close my ears, but it's not happening. So, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, yo. I'm not a doctor. All I know is that the United States has it the most. The jet lag is fine now, man. Like, it took a few days, but I'm good. We're enjoying Finland a lot. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Of course. Tons of gestures, man. People tend to forget that I'm the original gesture. We've been filming way more too. I just saw the American, you know how like in the United States they have the ethnic aisle in like Publix and Walmart and stuff, you know? I'm glowing, girl. Oh, damn. All right. They have the American section in their grocery stores, and it's just full of like Lucky Charms, Reese's Puffs, Twinkies, cheese dips, salsa, Coca-Cola, Doritos. And it's not even like good Doritos. It's like I saw Doritos that said sour cream Doritos, not sour cream and onion, sour cream Doritos. That was it. Hey man, how am I gonna have 25 people in here and only 9 heads like this video? All right, come on, everybody hit that thumbs up. A breakfast mukbang? Or maybe, I don't know. Vanita, are you on my Instagram? I swear that name looks so familiar. You always comment on all my videos and my Instagram, I think. Vanita T? Are you on my Instagram? Bro, in Europe there's no hot chips. It's all ketchup. That's true. That's true. Oh, Julia Danielson. What up, Sweden? Kitos, moi moi. No, that's not Swedish at all. What up? You're my neighbor. We're neighbors. That's cute. I love it here. I'm never going back. I really want to move here and become one of those people that hate America. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to finally be a racist European, like racist against America, you know? And then I'll be able to be like, hey, it's like when somebody like challenges me, you shouldn't say that about Americans. That's racist. I'll be like, hey, I am American, so I can say it. That's true. That's true. Oh, you're not on Insta? There's somebody else named Vanita then. I'll say this. Everything that Nordic people consider um, unhealthy food um, is like our regular food. Like when they have these sandwiches with hot dogs in them, and it's literally just bread, veggies. The hot dog is the protein, and like sauces like ketchup and things like that. But it's like at the end of the day, there's no preservatives and chemicals in them. But they don't go out of their way to like label that it's like all natural and organic. Um, so essentially, almost all their so-called unhealthy food is our regular food, and our unhealthy food is like death to them. So everything I've eaten here on like breakfast, lunch, dinner every day the past week has been healthier than what I eat in the United States. So it's like I'm off my diet because we dieted for like 5 months before we came here and lost a bunch of weight. But I haven't, and I bought all smaller, like my wardrobe is all smaller clothes because I lost so much weight. Um, I don't know, man. What control does the government have on making all the food? I don't know. All right, I'm an ignorant, dumb American in a different country. I don't even know my own laws in the United States. All right? Why would I know Finnish laws? I just know it's better. Okay? It's a feeling. It's a feeling. All right? Hey, Emily, what's up? So, back to what I was saying. The food here, I'm not gaining any more weight, even though I'm eating like a pig. Yes, Granny's approval. Yes. Can I just vent the way I want to vent? It just feels better here. All right? No? I like to just say things without any dialogue and without any proof or links or facts. Just how it goes. And for once in my life, I'm not the token Mexican. I'm the token American. People aren't looking at me weird because I'm a brown person surrounded by white people community. People are looking at me weird because they hear my voice and like, wait a minute, is that an American accent? OMG. I love the Kardashians. I love Friends. I love The Simpsons. Oh my God. I love Twinkies and yeah, that happens a lot here. How many pounds did you end up losing? I ended up losing, so 5 months ago, I was 278, 278 pounds. And my goal, because I've done this, I don't want to say the exact number because it keeps going down. And I haven't checked my weight in about a week. But I will say this. My goal last year was to get past 250. So that's a total of 28 pounds. But I am much more under 250, and I've never done that. So I'm way beyond 250. What are eating? Where are you from? I'm not eating anything because I ate all my food. Every time I visit Europe in the summer, they swear I'm rich because I'm from America. Like, nah, bro. ASU takes all my money. I feel that. I feel that. Well, university here is free. So ASU, if they were in the EU, it would be free. Isn't that nice? No, because I don't have to learn it. Because Finland, they speak English. They do. They speak English here. Everybody speaks English here. It's awesome. It's awesome. I'm learning like moi moi, quitos, you know. Um, I've said other things. I don't know. Oh, look at that. I got my likes up to 17 likes. Thank you very much. I don't know what that does, but I feel like it does something. Maybe. I don't know. Um, I also have chips. Like I bought. I went to City Market. Um, I was on keto for like 5 months. Not keto, like low carb. I was on low carb. That's the car. I'm in a brand new Toyota Corolla hybrid. It's tiny, and it's a look at that. I got hot chili chips. Oh, and sour cream. It has sour cream in it. Estrella, which means star. I don't know. I don't see the like thumb. Well, maybe it's not for you. Yeah, but the UK, isn't the UK like kind of like hood? You know what I mean? Everybody in Europe looks at the UK like the United States. Isn't that weird? Isn't that funny? Like if I move to the UK, if I move to like not London, if I move to the UK, I would like to drive through Essex just to see what Essex is like because I heard it's like super horrible. I'm 100%. 100%. I believe it. You get robbed, straight up. Paper straws. Save the turtles. I miss plastic. Oh my God, I've been talking for 52 minutes. You know what it is? I'm just trying to kill time because my wife's getting her hair done. So I got to pick her up in like an hour. I mean, I don't plan on doing an hour. I mean, 2 hours of a live. I just plan on taking this down here in a second. But I appreciate everybody coming through here and saying what up. It's been fun. Thanks for having lunch with me. I don't know if I'm getting off right now, but 20 likes and there's only 18 people in here. Nice. Nice. But I will continue to post Instagram stories and pictures and whatnot. It's been really fun doing that. And I try to get to everybody's DMs. I try to answer as many people as I can. Even when you guys ask me like straight up long questions, I really do like talking to y'all. I really do like hearing your opinions. If you don't follow us on Love at First Bite vlog on Instagram, follow us. I also have my own personal Instagram, Berto Smalls. It's all in the description down below. Not this description, but from other videos. If you want to follow me on there, I post things of Finland there too. Oh, thanks, Michelle. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's kind of like a extra. We're already having fun here in Europe. We're already having a lot of fun, but it's about to be 1 o'clock. It's 12:45. Oh, I'm sorry. It's about to be 13 here. But yeah, I'm getting used to the time. How they say the time here. I'm getting used to the miles per hour, which is not miles per hour. It's kilometers. I'm getting used to all that, for real. I'm in Salo right now. Her family's from a small town called Salo in Finland. And the highest speed limit that it goes here is 40 kilometers, which is like 25, I think, 25 or 30 miles per hour, which is hilarious. Yes, Rocky 100% it was coming here. This is the most nature-esque place in the world. Rocky would love it here. There's fresh air everywhere. You really start like I said, there isn't like specific things that are affecting me here in Finland. Like, but it's just a feeling. Like the nature, the people, the food, the just everything's so natural and healthy and everybody's so nice. It's just rocky. It's just so dirty in the United States. I know I'm gonna miss the United States. I know I am. When I'm here, but you know, I just everybody needs to move at least once in their life, and if you haven't moved out of your city at least once, then it's time. It's time. I have. Was born in Mexico, moved to New England, specifically Connecticut and Massachusetts. Moved around there a lot. Boston, Hartford, New York, Philly. I moved around a lot, especially in my 20s. Then moved to the South. I lived on the West Coast, in LA, Phoenix, Arizona. The towns around Phoenix: Tempe, Scottsdale, Mesa. But yeah, everybody has to move, and I'm ready to live on this side of the world. I think it's time, but that's just me. And it's not about who's better and who's not. It's about who's better for you in your life at that moment. And I just think moving here is better for me right now, for a good peace of mind. And yeah, if you've been with me this whole hour, thank you so much. Um, Hesburger, Hesburger is very good fast food, but I had two burgers, some fries, and a Coke. And I'll tell you what, if I would have had that in the United States at McDonald's, two burgers, fries, and a Coke, by now, because I probably finished this within 15 minutes. So by now, 45 minutes later, I would have felt like crap. And I don't feel like that with this. Why? I don't know. Is it just actual food? Because there's like 4 model Finnish women in there making it. They're in like their mid-20s to late 20s. Maybe. Maybe gorgeous 20-something-year-old model Finnish women make food better. I don't know. I liked it. Yep. Am I got to go in there and say thank you? No, because I'm not a perv. And I don't want them to feel like I'm a creep. But did anybody miss that? I went on a rant about how gorgeous the women are earlier in this. Yeah, they're gorgeous here. And Michael, what up, man? Enjoy your time there. Beautiful country with really nice people and delicious food. That's true. That is true. That is true. It's funny because my location on my phone, we had to get prepaid cards for our iPhones and switch out the cards. So now I have a legit number here and everything. And my phone has finally detected my location here. So my social media, my Facebook, but especially TikTok, is like throwing all this like Finland TikToks instead of like. So I have no idea what's going on in the world. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if another person died in the United States. I don't know if Trump said something stupid in the United States. I don't know what's going on in the world. I'm oblivious. No, not the world. America. I don't know what's going on in the United States right now. And I freaking love it. My feed is nothing but dumb shit. It's great. Funny, dumb stuff all day. I don't have to hear about horribleness. Oh, well, silence is violence. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's just nice to take a break. It's just nice to have a little break. I'm happy. And I don't want to go back. I want to stay here. I do. But I follow you since the beginning of your YouTube journey, and I'm glad seeing you and your wife so happy now. Congrats. Man, thank you, man. That's really nice. I'm really sensitive right now. Don't say stuff like that to me. I'm on vacation, and everything's making me really emotional. But thank you. All right, guys. Thumbs up the video if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. Comment, subscribe. And we'll see you maybe on another video. We did a food review recently in Turku between 2 of the best pizza places. I think I might upload that next. But yeah, I love y'all. I for real love y'all. All right, y'all. Peace.